What is up, guys? It is the TaurosTamer here, and welcome to a different sort of video. We're here with some Pokemon news. We're going to be going through the Pokemon website, and I'm going to be discussing my thoughts and feelings on basically everything what was dropped yesterday. Now, if you haven't seen the direct or don't want to know any spoilers or anything, go and watch it. I'll link it down below. I would be reacting to the footage, but I just want to do it a bit differently. Everyone's been doing that. I just want to go through the stuff that they've released on the website, and little bits that we might not have got off the trailer hopefully will be hidden inside here. So here we have the 8 Pokemon that we know are going to be in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I'm going to be going through them, discussing what I like, what I don't like, and everything from there. So I'm not going to go into the starters too much because we've known them for a while. I'm just going to go into the 5 that got released yesterday. So let's start with this Pokemon, Gossifleur. Now, this Pokemon is a grass type, and yeah, it's the flowering Pokemon, and it's got some other stuff written down there. And here we go, we've got some screenshots of it, and also some screenshots of the game, so let's get into this. Its pollen has a feeling effect. Gossifleur Gossifleur prefers land with clean water and air, and its pollen has a healing effect. Its pollen works on people too, and it is used to be a common folk medicine remedy for children of the Galar region to be given a tea made from pollen when they feel ill. Love how they bring up tea in this about the UK. Love that. And it moves with the wind, it travels long distances, getting blown along by the wind. It controls its direction by twisting its body parts and petals. Now, I like this. Let me just move that up a little bit so you can fully see that. By the way, this might not be my best video. I'm not used to doing this sort of newsy stuff and recording like this, but I want to give it a go. So yeah, and this is a perfect excuse. So here we've got some screenshots here that look nice. It's nice to see, like, we've got the hilly environment around, because a lot, as someone who lives in the UK, a lot of it is full of hills, and yeah, it's pretty long. But yeah, no, I'm loving the scenery, I'm loving the graphics that they're coming out with. But let's check out the next Pokemon. So here we have Eldegoss. Now, Eldegoss is Gossifleur's evolution. So let's scroll down and have a little read. Well, we got the Cotton Bloom Pokemon. It's grass type. And it's got Cotton Down and Refrigerator. We got some more screenshots to look at. Nice. Right, let's read up on this. So, its cotton fluff protects it from enemies. When Gossifleur evolves into Eldegoss, its head becomes covered in a thick cotton fluff. This cotton serves as a cushion, helping to protect Eldegoss's head from damage. So, a couple things we can take away from this. We can see that it evolves around about level 20, as you can see. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in the game like that. Unless they were trying to trick us or something. But I doubt they got the time to be wasting on that. But obviously, and with this sort of cushion dialogue that it's saying, obviously it's probably going to be a defensive mon. But also, I want to get into my opinion of the battle graphics, and like the battle sort of scene, I suppose that you'd call it. I'm not sure on, these probably aren't final, that's the thing. I'm not sure on how I feel about how they are. They look a bit too basic, but then again, we're still like 5 months away from the game, or however long it is. So we got a long time to take this stuff in. But yeah, so Eldegoss is there, looking pretty cool. It's got highly nutritious seeds, apparently. There you go, bet you didn't know that. The tiny seeds are attached to the cotton fluff that are said to be highly nutritious in both and beneficial to both Pokemon and people. Eldegoss spreads these seeds through the wind by let me try it again. Eldegoss spreads these seeds throughout the region by sending them on the wind, making soil for the Galar region its nutrients. That's pretty cool. Nice little good for the environment Pokemon, that's cool. Now let's get into the next one. And next up we got Wooloo, which obviously, as you can tell, is a sheep sort of thing, I'm guessing. Yep, category sheep Pokemon, type normal. So as kind of expected, this seems to be like the Rattata of the region. Let me just scroll that up a little bit there. So yeah, it seems like the general Route 1 stuff that you see lying around everywhere. So let's read a bit of dialogue, see what it's got. The white fur that covers their bodies grows throughout their lives. It will fully grow back within 3 months, even if the Wooloo has been completely shorn. The fur is said to use for clothing and carpet, so it's very popular as a specialty product. So I like that they're, yeah, I like this sort of coexisting world with like Pokemon and people. We don't really see that much. Like, we see people that have Pokemon that do things, but this seems to be like they're using the Pokemon for specific things, and you'll find out that a bit more with the next Pokemon we get into. But yeah, no, I'm loving the Galar region so far. Obviously, as I say, it's based on the UK, so I love that. I'm down for that. But yeah, and a friendly Pokemon that craves stability. Wooloo lives as a herd and mimics the actions of their trainer or herd leader. They dislike conflict and they need to escape from enemies. They will simply roll away. So you imagine like 10 of these just rolling down a hill, like rolling away from something. That'd be crazy. But anyways, next we will get into another new Pokemon. And now next up we have Corviknight. Now you can't lie, this thing looks incredible. Like this looks amazing. Let's get into some more details about it. It's the Raven Pokemon. It's a flying and steel type. 7'3", like that's a bit massive. Weighs a lot apparently as well. Pressure and Unnerve. Pressure is obviously the one where it wastes your PP as much as you use it. Let's get into some more screenshots. Look at that. Look, I love how that looks in battle. I love how it's almost got that shine to it, as you can see, like just above its legs and that. The dashing lord of the skies. It is said that Corviknight is the strongest Pokemon living in the skies of the Galar region. It can most often be seen fearlessly soaring through the air. Many say that any Pokemon foolish to challenge Corviknight are sent running with just a simple glare and a cry from this fearsome Pokemon. Wow. I mean, with that description, this thing needs to go on my team. Obviously, as I gather you would expect, but yes, there will be a Pokemon Sword or Shield playthrough on the channel when it comes out. Don't know which one. But yeah, when that comes out, expect to be seeing that. Also, as well, I just want to say, if you could leave a like on the video, that would be great. I know I'm like 8 minutes in, but that would really sort of help me out and that. So yeah, and it would encourage me to do more videos like this, because I like this sort of stuff. I like getting into the new info that's coming out and that, and yeah, let's just carry on. Use a flying taxi to travel from town to town, so I'm assuming this is going to be like fast travel. Corviknight possesses superb flying skills and high intelligence. Because of this, many of them work for a company called the Galar Taxi, helping to transport people from town to town. Okay, so we got some taxi businesses going on in here, but fair enough. Like I say, yeah, it's definitely, these are like Pokemon and people seem very, very integrated in this world, which pretty cool. It'll lead to like some, I imagine, good things, seeing like cool things in the story that like you probably see more in like the anime and stuff. But yeah, let's get into the final Pokemon. Now this one I am a huge fan of. This is Dreadnought. He looks like an absolute weapon. Like I haven't seen this thing's type, and I know it's going to tell me. So, but I am expecting this to be like a dark type, because they said it's the biting Pokemon, but I've heard that it's not. So this is Dreadnought, the bite Pokemon, water rock type, which shares the same typing with, I'm pretty sure, Kabutops, and Kabutops is like definitely up there with one of my favourites. Look at these screenshots though, this thing looks fierce. Powerful jaws and muscles, the sharp jagged fangs of the bite Pokemon Dreadnought are strong enough to bite through rock and iron. Though it has an extremely heavy rock shell, its well-developed muscles allow it to move quickly. Mate, this is one of Corviknight. So far, Corviknight and Dreadnought are definitely going on my team. Like when I get it, like if I can. I hope they're not regional. Like I hate when they're not regional. Sorry, they're version specifics. Like I hate that sometimes. It used to piss me off when I was younger. I'd have to go and trade and shit, and I just wanted to get it all myself. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, let's get into some more info on this Dreadnought. Putting a trainer's skills and morals to the test, Dreadnought is known to be extremely vicious, and it takes a skilled trainer to tame and handle this Pokemon. So that's I mean, pretty standard shit from a Pokemon. But let's get into a cool new feature that has been added to these games. So here we have this new interesting thing that they've implemented called Dynamax. Now, Pokemon become huge with the Dynamax phenomenon. It is a unique phenomenon, unique to specific locations in the Galar region where Pokemon are able to take on gigantic experiences. Pokemon from the Galar region are capable of Dynamaxing, and the Dynamax Pokemon become horrendously strong. Now, this sounds pretty cool. Like, I'm down for this, and like, I saw something on Twitter. There we go. Look at that. Look at how that Corviknight looks up there, man. That looks insane, and that Pikachu looks super pissed. That's crazy. But yeah, I have seen. It should say it somewhere here. Return to normal after 3 turns, which I like. That limits its power. It doesn't become like stupidly strong, where it's just like ridiculous and OP. So this is going to be their gimmick for this game, which I'm down with. Like I'm down with, man. Like I always like something new. I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy Sun and Moon, so I didn't really like Z-Moves. But I love when they did Mega Pokemon, and this seems pretty cool. Like, but yeah, what we got here? So let me just get that into frame. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this. Pokemon battles specialised for Dynamax Pokemon. Dynamax Pokemon don't just become bigger; they get a boost in power as well. But they will return to normal after 3 turns. That's dope. The key item for Dynamaxing, the Dynamax band, okay, and you get this really epic, like, transition with the Pokeball. Like, when he throws it at the money, he uses, like, 2 hands, and it's really cool. It's in the trailer. Go and check it out. It'll be linked in the description. And then you get these things called Max Moves, and some of them even, and down here you've got, I've just noticed this section, Max Move, all the moves, blah, blah, blah. So here we have Max Moves. All the Max Moves of a Pokemon will turn into a special Max Moves. Max Moves pack a punch, but that is not all. Some can even trigger powerful additional effects. So that's pretty cool. So you see, look, we've got Max under here. We've got Max Strike, Max Overgrowth. So that's pretty cool. They're determined by what kind of types of moves they knew before Dynamaxing. So they're obviously type specific, not Pokemon specific. So that's pretty cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Let's get into another new thing that they've added on the website. And next up, we got the box legendaries. We got Zacian and Zamazenta. Now, when I first heard the game, Sword and Shield, I was like, Pokemon Sword sounds cool. I was like, I like that. I don't know why, that was just the one what sort of spoke to me the most at the beginning. But seeing Zamazenta, wow. Like, the colours that they use on him are absolutely incredible. I love the red and gold, like, sort of colour that they've had between them with the blue. The blue in the background, like and like the legs, how they've clearly made him more bulky, and then obviously Zacian is way more like slick and smooth, like you can see with like the wings and that. It's pretty cool. Has a sword in its mouth, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm down with them. So let's like Zacian attacks so gracefully that its movements can even captivate its opponents. It holds what appears to be a sword in its mouth, and Zamazenta's regal and majestic movements overwhelm any opponents dare to face it. Its body is covered in what seems to be a shield. So that's pretty dope. We got our box legendaries now, like finally. We also have the box art is out there, is at the end of the trailer. So make sure you go and watch the trailer, man. It's pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to this more than I was Sword and Shield. But yeah, let's get into a new, not an old returning mechanic that's finally back. So we finally, after all that bullshit in Sun and Moon with all the what was it, the island trials, we now have this. We now have gym leaders are back, boys. It's incredible. So there are stadiums that hold Pokemon gyms throughout the Galar region. Each gym attracts Pokemon trainers that are experts in specific types. In order to challenge the champion, you and your rivals will need to defeat the top trainer of each gym. We know all this is standard, but we get introduced to one of them here. Let's see what he has to say. Milo. Milo is one of the gym leaders in the Galar region. He has a kind heart like well by trainers. His credo is to enjoy battles, and he specialises in endurance match. And we got some screenshots of it here. Look, proper stadium settings in there. You can see the crowd in the background and all stuff like that. I am down there. I've definitely taken like how football is such a big thing over here, and they're like implementing it into that. Like they have smashed this so well. And now I'm going to get into the art for the region. Obviously I haven't gone through it yet before, so I just want to show you what I think. So yeah, and here we have what the actual region image is. Now I mean, if you're saying that this isn't the UK, are you dumb? No, I'm joking. But anyway, yeah, no, I love this. It's amazing. I love how the different areas are sort of captured through it. There's loads of hillsides and stuff like that. Like, you've got the farming region just at the bottom there, which moves up to this sort of lake thing going on, and this castle-looking sort of town, and all this industrial work going on here. They've captured everything. They've got, like, a canyon area. They've got a snowy area. And then they got like the main big, what I'm assuming is the league or whatever's at the end of the game. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, let's go and see what else I can find. Now, let's get into an aspect of the game that I'm very much looking forward to seeing. So this is what's called the wild area. So blah blah, the vast expanse of land in the Galar region, which is also known as the wild area, is full of nature as far as the eye can see, and it connects several towns and cities. So this is obviously going to be like the hub, I suppose, like the main middle region, or like the middle area of the region, as we saw in the previous image just up there. You'll find a great variety of Pokemon living here than anywhere else in the Galar region. Pokemon you run into will The Pokemon you run into will change depending on things like the weather or location, so you might see something new each time you visit. So that sounds pretty dope. Like, look at these screenshots here, and also you can control it with the actual camera. Look at all these screenshots. Look, there's a Tyranitar just chilling, a Seismitoad, a Milotic. Like, they all just like look sick, man. Like how they've put this wild area in, it makes it look a little bit like Zelda. Like, to be honest, like the way you can just run around like free roam, and sort of like, it's definitely expanding to like how Pokemon is gonna look like on the Switch, in my opinion. But yeah, I've got one last thing to share with you, and then we are done. Now, we have a new feature in the games called Max Raid Battles, and you do these with other trainers. So, they're a completely new battle format where you team up with 3 other trainers to take on wild Dynamax Pokemon, and you get a chance to catch the Dynamax Pokemon if you manage to feint it. And look at this screenshot here. Look at that Pangoro with Scorbunny and Sobble and Grookey and Pikachu. It looks so sick. Only one member of the group consisting of you and your allies can Dynamax a Pokemon during Max Raid battles, so close teamwork is key. Additionally, some things you can do in the wild area like Max Raid battles come even more while connecting with other people. So that is another thing which is also gonna be amazing to like have a proper interface, like teaming up to fight like an NPC, and then we all get the chance to catch it. Very much taken from Pokemon Go, which was a huge success. Still, to some degree, it is a huge success. So I like that they've implemented that in for like us to sort of have a little different vibe with it in the game and play it without having to fucking be walking around. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'm pretty much sort of done here. I mean, I'll look at these screenshots that you get a massive like catch sequence when you catch them on as well. Like the ball hits the floor and it creates like a hole on the ground, and that is fucking sick. But with that, my guys, that is pretty much it. What got released yesterday on the Pokemon website. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. I really enjoyed making this, so that'd be incredibly great if you did that. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next upload. See you again. Peace.